Hello? 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 See if it's working. Alright, anyway, my internet is being, well, it's being Spectrum, so it stinks. So I'm going to continue working, and if the stream drops again, it's just going to be what it's going to be. But anyway, uh, where I where I left off, at least, was with the avionics sled. So you can kind of see I did a little bit of work off the stream, not much, because the internet was down. But we're going to continue working on that. Goodness. Um, okay. So anyway, basically, this is what we've got done so far. This guy goes like this, and then actually, I rotate this guy to be the other way. So we're going to come here, transform sketch, rotate 180, and move it back. You should see it auto form back to where the sketch is aligned. I can move you up and click there, and boom, now I've got it oriented the way I think I want it. And then actually, maybe I will flip you horizontally. No, not like that. Edit text. No, that's not. I'm thinking it's something else. All right. Anyway, so let's go back and I don't know if I like that still. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna do the transform. I think it looked better before I transformed it. All right. Anyway, so now we're gonna go back to the ob assembly, and you should see now starting to look a little bit better. I think I'm gonna copy these. Actually, we'll just edit in the context here. I'm just going to copy my sketch here because I don't obviously want to do that again. Oops, shoot. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. Obviously, I was trying to do that. All right, we're going to copy sketch entities, and then I'm going to stick that on the sled, I think. So the front would be here. Stick it here, and we're going to paste our sketch assembly. And right now we're just doing visual stuff. I did most of the functional things already, just because I need to be focused and have quiet and whatnot. But yep, so we'll go here. Remove 0.15. Oop, not 1.5. That's a ton of space there. Just want 0.015. Just a little bit. All right, and then we are going to add an appearance to our faces. Or actually, should. Yep. All right. That looks good. We'll do one on the back. Pop you up there. 90. Over here. Over here. All right. Add appearance. Oh yeah, so right now I'm just doing visual work, you can see. Looks all right. And then we are gonna go, let's see. Oh, actually, I wanna go just to, well, oh, whatever. Yeah, so maybe having the logo twice is a tad bit overkill, but it looks cool, so I'll probably leave it. Or maybe I won't, I don't know. But anyway, I do know I'm going to move this up. And you can see there our, oh, and so what I need to do is distinguish how I'm going to, like, all right, so basically in our avionics assembly, we don't want to just slap stuff on here, right? So, first we're gonna talk about why this looks like this. You're probably like, okay, why is this kind of off-centered? So it kind of has to do with the fact these are two different boards, and I want these screw terminal switches to be dead center. That'll kind of make drilling my hole easier in the switch band because I'm lazy, um, and it's already kind of hard to like do that sort of. So yeah, technically I could move them over. Um, I want to keep them as dead center as possible. So maybe I'll move these over. I haven't really decided, but oh, I wonder. I forget what happens like if I move these. It probably won't. Yeah, it's not gonna let me because it's main connected. But if I shifted those over, what would happen? So I think it is. Yep. So that treats my whole assembly. I am gonna see here. Negative. We'll do like -8. No, -8 millimeters. Or actually, we'll do -6 millimeters. -7. Fine. Halfway, I guess. And that should shift the other one with it. Yep. All right. So yeah, I can technically put it over here. I don't want to, but I can. Um, I could shift this over, but we'll put it back the way it was. I don't know. I might change it and see if I can come up with some sort of a tool that I can use to shoot, some sort of a tool that I can use to align or figure out where my holes are, which is kind of something similar I've done with the other guys, but just going to stick these back here, and I may, well, I probably, maybe I won't remove the chamfer, and, well, see, the thing is I can't only put a chamfer there, unless I did something wonky, but I could probably chamfer that. Anyway, I'm going to go and fix these. So anyway, with avionics, you want everything to be well labeled, right? So basically, you want to know where everything is very easily, especially in the launch field when you've got tons of rockets out there and you're trying to get yours on the pad safely, successfully, on schedule um, with the with the field or whatnot, right? So there's usually tons of different rockets. You're going to set yours up, you're going to put it out there, and it might sit out there for 2 hours before it launches. Um, so you need to make sure that you're very thorough when you're setting it up. Um, in some cases or in certain situations, you are allowed to go over and take it off the pad if you need to fix something. But like they're not going to force you to launch it if you can't. If you have some sort of an issue, you can take it off the pad, but it's not like you can just walk right over there because there's other launches going off. It's a very organized event, usually with a fair amount of people. So you can't just walk up and take it off. So you kind of have to and that doesn't sound like a big deal, but remember, you're out in the middle of nowhere and you can't necessarily recharge your batteries. So, and when they're sitting armed and on for your flight computers for hours, you're draining your batteries. So all of these things really should go right the first try is kind of what I'm getting at. And then I think I'm going to switch the profile of these battery covers so that they're not mounting this way, they're mounting up here and here, and we're going to label which battery is which. So if I look at the quantum, this is the quantum computer, I am going to verify where my terminals come out and whatnot, see what the best decision is to make, right? So, looking at the board, I have a couple options, right? So I can orient it with the battery terminals coming off the bottom here and wrap that underneath, just above the eye bolt, and wrap that up and around to this guy. But that would mean that, I'm going to have to move these exit terminals anyway. But, oh no, I wasn't thinking I have to make those bigger for the plugs, so I'll fix that later. Anyway, so I could do that. I could directly route it from the battery, like straight here if I had it going straight up. I could directly route to a battery. So basically, I can route to either one of these batteries without an issue. The problem or the challenge comes in at using the least amount of wiring possible to avoid any issues, right? So if I have the quantum or the quark here, this guy can come up either straight, like the battery terminals on the end here, so it can be oriented with it pointing up or down, just like this board. You come into the pyro chargers. On the quantum, the pyro chargers are on the opposing end of the battery, so I could have the chargers here, or I could have them down here. And it it may be better. Well, actually, that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. This matters. Okay, so what I'm probably going to do is on the quark, or the quantum, your pyro chargers are right here, basically. They're either right here or they're right here, depending on how you have the board oriented. And if I have it oriented here, I risk that kind of running into my sidewall. I don't want that interfering with the sidewall or risking that pulling on anything during flight. So I'm going to have that kind of closer on the inside here just to ensure that it's a little bit safer. And then because of that, I'm probably going to, because that terminal comes up to here, I'm probably going to shift these over despite the fact that I don't want to. I'm probably going to, just because I think it's probably a better idea. So anyway, so we've kind of got that figured out. So that means that our terminal is most likely, like I could route it around this way and up to this battery. But I think it'd be easier if I had the core off of this battery. So I'm actually going to run the quantum underneath the section here and to this rear battery. So what we're going to do, we're actually going to separate, we're going to make two different battery cages. And I'm actually, well, they'll be identical, but I'm going to label them so that because if I'm labeling them, they'll be in different sketches. Or part studios, I mean. So what I'm going to do is separate those guys. Ugh. And again, that's going to make things easier to kind of pick out, whatnot. And then we're also going to label these switches here. So if I have power coming off here, running to that bottom section, I'm probably going to run the quantum off this left switch, and the cord will be on the right. So I will put labels like probably underneath both boards and maybe above each terminal. We'll see. But yeah, actually I will. Maybe I'll just put a Q while they're both start with a Q. We'll find a way to label them though. But anyway, let's get to work here. So I'm going to go edit and context. So this again would be the quark, and we're going to rename that to be quark. Name. And then we are going to run this guy around here. Should have oriented that Z axis better, but it is what it is. Yeah, so we're gonna actually gonna delete this sketch or extrusion. So extrusion 4 was the first one. I'm going to delete extrusion 4, and the chamfers are all going to freak out, which would make sense. And then we're going to delete what would probably be extrusion 7. Right? I did. All right. Oh, and then actually, before I do that, I think this was 0.135 inches in diameter. Oops, not the point. This hole. All right, should be. 0.13 inches. All right, so it's 0.13 inches. And then what I'm going to do is delete sketches. Oh, and that's going to freak out on me because I just deleted the other one. All right, so what? Oop, whoa, what did I just do? Comment. Nope, don't want to comment. Go away. Here to here is what in millimeters? Nope, don't want the length of the line. I want the distance between the lines. All right, 0.2 inches. So 0.2 inches. So we can just delete these because I. Yep, I'm just going to kind of rework this guy a little bit. So what we're going to start with is fixing that. So we are going to keep it at 0.2, I think, actually. And we are going to run, one. Okay, what the fuck's going on here? There we go. 0.2. And we're going to, or no, actually, I don't know what that was earlier. I think it was like 0.15. 0.125. There. And then we are going to do this here. And again, this is just a really basic CAD. We're just kind of getting it ready to go. I'm definitely being really slow here than I usually am. So, oh, and then we are going to just run, as dumb as it looks, we are just going to run one bolt on each end. .1, and we'll run another one off the bottom here. 0.1, and we will run U, 0.13, and 0.13. Okay, so I also don't like having sharp edges, and I like things to look semi-nice, so I'm going to add a couple of fillets, not that big, holy cow. 0.1, oh, not 1 inch, 0.1. We'll try 0.05 actually. Here I meant. And we'll keep going with this guy. Also adds a little bit of strength to the part with fillets, so that's good. Add one there too, I think. Might remove those last two, we'll see. So yeah, and then now we are going to fix the exit hole. So again, this is for the cork. So I actually want, see if I can hold the battery. Oh, I'll hold the battery here. I want this exact sketch, but down here and a little bit larger. So what we're going to do is we're going to find the sketch itself and see if I can actually choose a different face and it translate it. Okay, and now 0.125. So what's the full length of this part? We're just going to be lazy. What did I set this as? 0.125. So 2.46 minus 0.125. No, I could have done that. today. Alright, we're going to do that. Nope. Oh, 0.1. I was looking at the wrong number. So what did I say? 2.46, so 2.36. That should stick us right, or 2.26, I'm sorry. That's 0.1 in thickness. And then what we're going to do is we're going to make this guy a little thicker actually, because I have to fit both of these plugs through. So we'll make it, well, actually, I should be able to get one of them started. So I'm going to leave it as we're going to do 0.5 by 0.33. So 0.5 by 0.33. So 0.33 divided by 2 is 0.165. So we're going to make this guy a tad bit larger. Or actually, I'm sorry, 0.165. So, wait a minute. Oh yeah, so this needs to be like way bigger. 0.33. And then this guy, what did I say? It was 0.5, so this would be 0.25 and 0.25. And I might change that later, but we'll see. And then this can get moved back. There. That works, I think. Holy Jesus, that is ginormous. What? There's no way. How is that even? Okay, oh, that's what I measured. Anyway, so again, this hole here, this hole that I'm catting, is an exit hole, obviously. It's for the battery terminals, but I also wanted it to have enough space so that I can exit the charging plug. I believe it's in XST is what they call them. I forget. But anyway, I wanted to have enough room to fit both those through there, and honestly just charge both the batteries on the sled and not even take them out, because that would make things way easier. So let's see, where's the roof here? So actually, we're gonna fix that guy, move him up. So where? Oh, and that's from the center point, so that is not going to let me move it up. So what I could do is some janky math here. And we can do 0.2 and 0.3, and that would still add up to the same exact dimensions. Whether or not it works, I don't know. Cannot see here what's going on. Oh, wait a minute. I know what I can do. I think. Right? I can flip. I can actually make this sideways, I think. Because all that matters is I get the terminal through. So it doesn't actually need to be this way. So I might do that instead. It's not going to look as pretty, which is why I didn't do it from the start, but I might do that. 0.5. And then we'll do 0.165 and 0.165. And then now I can move you back like way back. 1.9. 1.9. Alright. Boom. Oh, what the? Oh, my bad. not doing, oh, up to part. Well, that ain't right. To face. Oh, but I can't actually, yeah, I don't need this anymore. There, sketch, extrude 3. Yes, I know. Alright, merge with all. Well, guess what? I clicked what face I wanted. Alright, and then we're gonna go fix you. I'm gonna move them up a little bit, so I'm gonna add 0.17, 0.16, 0.16, and 0.17. That ain't helpful now, is it? We've actually got to move you back because you're interfering with the sidewall, and that means I would be able to fit it. Alright. 1.85. Yep, I'm being very slow today. Alright, that looks good. Well, not really, but tis what it tis. You know what? I'm not really happy with this. I'm just gonna do this here. What's the distance between, how deep is this? Is this 0.63 inches? Wow, I do remember what I did. 0.63 divided by 2. We're gonna do that. 0.63 divided by 2 is 3.315. An example of me being stupid today. So same thing, 0.5 and 0.33. And then we're gonna make you, what did I just say, 0.315. And, well, that's also not gonna work because it's from reference to the origin, so then it's gonna freak the heck out. Alright. We're gonna just stick it like that. 0.135. And then if I go here to here, make that 1.85, right? And of course there's an issue. I love issues. Makes me so happy. Love having issues so much. Okay. 0 point something. Oh, good. What the heck? 1.85. Please don't give me issues. Oh my god. Why? Please. Please. I'm begging you. Please. I'm just really out of it today. Alright, 0.33. 0.5. Now we're going to fix you. 1.85. And then this line we're going to make 0.315. Obviously, I typed it in as 31.5 because now it's shooting off the page. Alright. Now, that is completely wrong. What is happening? And it's still not even centered. What the heck? Oh, centered with reference to this. That's what I'm not happy about. No, but it is centered with respect to the battery, which is what is more important. Anyway, yeah. So that is not correct. It needs to be like, oh, it's a center point, so it would be 1.85 be 2, right? Yeah. So 2 should put me where I was earlier. Or close to it. Close enough to it. Or no. Wait. Am I being dumb? Oh no, it wouldn't be 2, it'd be 2.1. I'm being, oh my gosh, I'm actually being very dumb today. Alright, here we go. There.